This is our group's Idiolect study on Billie Eilish. These are the topics that we will be discussing in our presentation. And first off, personal and social identity. Throughout most of her posts, Billie Eilish tends to use a lot of gendered language. Gendered language is language that is biased towards a specific sex. As a female, this specific type of language makes up a large part of her identity. An example of Billie using gendered language can be seen in this post about her new album, Happier Than Ever. According to Robin Lakoff, who studied profusely on the topics of gender and language, females use a lot of intensifiers in dialogue. This is seen when Billie says things like, "I've never felt so much love for a project," "I'm so excited and nervous and eager," and "I can't even tell you." The intensifiers here are so and even. Additionally, Deborah Tannen, a distinguished professor of linguistics, came up with a theory about the contrast in discourse between men and women in Western society. In this theory, she mentions that women are more inclined to speak on topics related to emotions and feelings. This is displayed in the media post when Billie talks about how she is so excited and nervous and eager about her new project. She even types out a passionate "ah" in all caps at the end of her post, further expressing her emotions of anticipation. In this post, she again represents her identity through gendered language. As supported by Tannen's theories, women tend to speak on topics of support, feelings, and understanding. In this post, she is describing the meaning behind her new song, Your Power, and how it is meant to bring awareness to abuses of power over young women in both the entertainment industry and in the rest of the world. She mentions that her song is about many different situations that we've all either witnessed or experienced. Her song serves as a support for women who have undergone abuse, and it is an attempt to, quote, inspire change. She also uses intensifiers in this post, which is a characteristic of female language as stated by Lakoff's theory. Billie writes that she feels very vulnerable and she holds the song so close to her heart. In this case, the intensifiers would be the adverbs so and very.
Billie Eilish uses informality in direct conversation through a social media platform in an attempt to relate to her specific target audience, this target audience being young kids of around 10 to 20 years of age. She uses the video platform TikTok to follow active trends such as the Wake Up With Me Every Day trend, as shown in the first example where she shows her fans what she might do in a normal week. This direct interaction shows her personal side and grows her fan base. She also tries to show her relatability by showing how she also makes mistakes. She demonstrates this by informing her audience of how her forgetfulness in the second example. For field of work, Billie is known to go to many famous events such as Oscars in which they must dress nicely. In this video, she shows informality towards the person she duets as she sticks a middle finger to them as they said her outfit was bad. This also promotes the Oscars and the event, therefore promoting herself and others to see what exactly she does. Billie is a singer and promotes her music most of the time on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, yet in her free time she can be seen as an influencer on TikTok. When it comes to working, Billie completely changes her tone. When on TikTok, she has a more rude and transparent tone as she just flips off the guy saying her outfit sucks. On the other hand, when on Facebook promoting her music on Apple Music, she speaks very formally to appeal to her fans as more responsible. According to Bernstein's codes, people who did not have access to proper quality education when they were younger end up having a simple style of speech with many colloquialisms and informalities. This post by Billie adequately portrays this theory since Billie never went to school and was rather homeschooled so she could pursue her interests.
Next, we will discuss Billie's speech patterns. First off, Billie Eilish uses different platforms for different messages she may want to convey. On one hand, Billie uses the platforms TikTok and Instagram to directly connect to her fans and show her support for a certain view or a video. She shows this by sharing or reposting the video to her own social medias, as shown in the first example on the left. In contrast, on Twitter and Facebook, she's more formal, which therefore shows how when needed to be formal for certain things, she may change platforms to show either formality or informality. Furthermore, in Facebook and Twitter, it is mostly promoting either music or a gig that she has got to gain money. She does this for the company promoting her to get her recognition from her fans as well. Similarly, her register between the two platforms differ completely from one another. On one side, Billie conveys directness through the reposting or descriptive messages she may post on Instagram, such as in the example on the left. This shows how she uses her Instagram for a direct voice channel to her fans. In comparison, Billie writes in a general and indirect tone to advertise things such as her products or concerts. The example on the right shows how she has used Twitter to advertise her product using highly formal wordage as if it were almost a pre-made message. This is a drastic change from platform to platform. Lastly, the bibliography. These were our sources. Thank you.